Hi, welcome back to my channel, and this is a sound off on the Real Housewives of Potomac. So we are still on this trip to North Carolina, y'all. And the episode picks up where it left off last week. Stacey is clutching her pearls. Like, she's just like, oh, I don't know. I can't believe. Karen, you got 9 citations, and do you need rehab? Mia's saying you need rehab, all that stuff. Y'all saw what happened. Y'all saw it. Karen, I don't care who comes on this show. You will never be dethroned as the Grand Dame, okay? Baby, when Karen flipped that whole thing around on Mia, and she lets everyone know that Mia knows all about rehab because she had an opioid addiction. That's why she started the joint. You will always be the Grand Dame in my book. Even when I'm mad at you, Karen, you will always be the Grand Dame. Because you ate that effortlessly. I remember season 6 because that was the season I started this channel. That was also Mia's first season on Potomac. And there was this video that would always pop up on YouTube. And I believe it was the doctors. If it wasn't the doctors, it was some of the people from the doctors. I don't know. But she was talking about she had an opioid addiction. And I was waiting for them to bring it up on the show, but that never happened. And I remember Mia saying that she used a chiropractor to help her with pain management and to wean herself off of the drugs. Something in that neighborhood. That's what Mia said. I remember that. So was Karen... This is what happens when you lie too much. You can't keep up with your lies, Mia. You cannot keep up with your lies, and she got you. And... she ate. I feel like after that, y'all just need to leave Karen alone, okay? Wait till the court date comes up. Wait to see what they say, what the final ruling is. And then if y'all want to jump on Karen's head, be my guest. But at this point, y'all need to leave her alone. Because she out for blood. Don't start none, won't be none with Karen. If you keep starting with Karen, Karen gonna have to keep wrapping y'all up. And she winning every single time. When she asked Ashley about Michael pinching asses, that was y'all first clue that y'all needed to leave Karen alone. I'm just saying. As for this pool scene, yeah, Stacey and Jazzy, you guys are both delusional, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, this y'all world. Y'all do what y'all want. I'm enjoying both ladies on the show. As for their personal storylines, I'm not invested. I'm not invested in what Stacey got going on. I'm not invested in what Jazzy has going on. If Stacey wants to be in a lavender relationship, who's sweating on me on day? It's not my business. I do not care. Enjoy, okay? Enjoy. like I don't know why I'm supposed to care. So Mia taking the ladies on a field trip to the first joint that she opened. Oh, Mia. First of all, I didn't understand why we needed to go on this field. Oh my God. I don't want to keep coming for Carlos King, but Carlos, it's what you deserve. Carlos and whomever else have really pumped Mia's head up to think that she's some superstar. Y'all know how, like, when you have, like, the hometown hero, like, if we were doing a day in the life of LeBron James, yes, the cameras want to go to Akron, Ohio and see what he's doing and what school he went to and what Jack in the Box. Do y'all have Jack in the Box? Wherever you used to hang out, the basketball court, they used to shoot hoops with your homies, and the gym you used to work out at, the Smoothie King you go to, whatever, we would care about LeBron James' old stomping grounds. Why they think we care about where Mia used to hang out, Mia's friends, the first business Mia opened, I'm confused. Why do y'all think we would care about that? Why do y'all think we would care about that? I could see if it was Nene. Do we want to go to the club that Nene used to work at? Yes, I do. I wouldn't mind to go to the club that Nene first worked at. I wouldn't mind. Well, why Mia felt like we cared to go to the... I don't get it. See, Mia thinks she's smarter than everyone, okay? And that's the problem that I have with her. You think you're smarter than everyone, including the viewers. And I don't like that. Now, initially, she said she was taking the ladies to the first doctor's office that she opened. You're not a doctor. How did you open a doctor's office? whatever. Later on, she admits that, oh, these are one of the first joints that I opened. This is one of the first joints that you opened. But you took them to a location that's been sold and where nobody knew you. That was intentional. That was intentional. If you own 22, why not take us to one of the ones that you still own that you haven't sold yet? You specifically took us where no one knew you because you ain't want no tea to come out. You ain't want no tea spilled. You're not low. I see you. Season 6, when Mia first came on the show, and she kept bragging about being the boss, being the CEO. A lot of people were not familiar with the joint. I was, because I have a family member who had a membership way back in the back. So I knew how that whole thing goes. On top of that, I worked for a company that was a sister company to the joint. They run the business the same type of way. A membership salon type of situation. So I already kind of knew what was going on. When Mia was tiptoeing around talking about I'm going to this meeting, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm so busy and I'm a boss and I earned all of this and da 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 da. I knew she was full of shit then because the joint is a franchise. And if you got the money that she was claiming to have, those businesses run themselves. If you have the money and you can buy into a franchise, that's what you do. Those type of businesses, as long as you got the money and you hire the right people, they run themselves. You literally, it goes on autopilot. You don't have to do much. And when she kept making it seem like she was just so busy and doing stuff, and she went to that one location in Maryland and was shuffling around the pamphlets, I knew then that Mia was a joke. All those businesses that she claims that she started, those are franchises. You bought into it. And you specifically did not buy into it. Gordon's family bought into it. They gave you a position and they paid you a salary. You told us this yourself. You told us that you were the boss, you were the boss, you were the boss. But when y'all went on that cash trip and Candace said your mother's low budget, what did you do? You started crying and started saying how much you were getting paid and how you were this and how you were that. You told on yourself. And then when they kicked you and Gordon out of the business, you also told on yourself and you said they cut my salary and they locked us out of the business. Because it was never your business. You never owned nothing. You didn't own anything. They hired you to go around and shuffle pamphlets and read off of a script and inform the people of what the joint was. But you didn't start nothing. Stop lying to yourself. Were you there when they were starting it? Yeah. Were you a part of the team? Yeah. Did they give you a t-shirt, a nice cute shirt that had regional director or whatever, regional developer? Yeah. And you were someone who went around and you said, and yeah, come to the joint, get a membership. It's great. And Gordon's family propped you up to make you appear as if you were a boss. And I'm not mad at you for that. But stop telling the people you were CEO. Stop telling the people you bought that business. Stop telling people you started it. You did not. It was an existing company. His family purchased several franchises within that company. And they gave you a title. They gave you a vanity title. They propped you up. But don't be sitting up here acting like you did stuff that you didn't do. No. Kiana is a boss from what she's shown us. I think... we don't get into it. And don't get it twisted. What Mia was doing is what she's supposed to do, okay? If you're gonna marry an older, unattractive man who has money, has access to money, you should leverage that meow meow and let them put you in position, right? Because at the end of the day, as much as we laugh at Mia has gained some type of knowledge, experience in the field. She's networked with the right people. She's rubbed shoulders with the right people. If everything went wrong, they put her in a position that she can find a way to support herself and her children, right? The only thing is you don't come on TV and lie and say you were a CEO when you weren't. You don't come on TV and say stupid stuff to let everyone know how dumb you are. Wasn't supposed to let it get to her head that she goes on TV and crash out and bragging about the salary she's getting paid and bragging about this and bragging about that. Because from what I heard, the word on the curb is that it went to Mia's head and she started mistreating the employees at the joint. She started mistreating Gordon's family members at the joint. That's what I heard. Now, is it true 100%? I don't know. But I kind of believe it. We see how she acts. When she was sitting at that table in Miami with Wendy, she really thought she could school Wendy on how business goes. And it blew up in her face. And she lost her mind and got violent with Wendy because Wendy didn't care to hear what you had to say. You're too pressed. What she should have done was remain in good standing with Gordon's family. That's what she should have done. But now you messed that all up. Last season, you come and tell us that you guys are dead broke, that one of your businesses that you were selling, the lawyer who was a part of it, he unalived himself because he was stealing money from y'all. Like, Mia's lies, they just don't stop. They're never ending. There's no boundaries to the way that she will lie. If you have 22 joint locations, and you start selling them, because you can't just sell them to anyone. You have to sell them to another franchise owner or someone who's looking to be a franchise owner. You're not going to lose money selling those businesses. They're already established. You got to get your money back. People who start up those type of things and then they sell them, they oftentimes make a lot of money. So if you have 22 of those and you've already sold one, how is it that you guys were dead broke last season? How is it that you were financially supporting Gordon? Mia's a liar. I don't believe for 2 seconds that she's supporting Gordon. Because Gordon told us last season that he was back in North Carolina and he wasn't worried about Mia. And Mia begged him to come back to help her. See, when it comes to Gordon, this is the vibe that he gives. I could be wrong, but this is my theory. Gordon gives that he doesn't even work. I think whatever money he has that comes in from the family business is what he lives off. I don't think he works. Because didn't Mia tell us that Gordon used to be in the strip club all day? He would be there walking around barefoot. Didn't she tell us that? I feel like Gordon, at some point in his life, realized I don't have to work. I'm going to live comfortably because I get this money from the family business and I ain't got to do nothing. The family going to take care of whatever. They're going to give me my cut and I'm going to live like that. And because of that, you like to change women. Because they told us Mia was wife number 4. I feel like you've been living that carefree, real chill life for many, many years. And that's how you ended up with 4 wives. And the family probably also know how to protect your money from your divorces. And I think that they realized what was about to happen with Mia. That's why they kicked both of y'all out the business. But on the slick, they're never going to leave Gordon out there to be homeless and destitute. I think them kicking him out of the business was performative so that Mia can't get her hands on their money. That's what I think happened. Mia, you don't own shit. You were an employee, okay? They paid your salary. You said it out of your mouth on 2 different seasons. You said out of your mouth that they paid your salary. So y'all remember when she came on season 6 and she said she had this other company but it really didn't, like, we didn't know what the company was. And when she kept getting into it with Wendy, remember she said she was going to sell some candles, but she started selling these candles that said don't F with me, something like that. But then the candles never came out. But when you went to her website, she was trying to resell those big Buddha candles. And Mia lies. Mia is a big fat liar, okay? She is a Bigfoot liar. The lady just lies. She lies. She doesn't own anything. When they were standing in that joint doctor's office, everybody was just looking around and like, okay, so why did we come here? Why are we here? These people don't even know you. You literally could have been driving down the road and say, oh, you see that joint right there? I started it and kept going and go to do something else that was worthwhile. We went on this field trip to this place that you claimed that you owned and now you no longer own it. Nobody there knows you. What was the purpose of us stopping there? I think Gordon's family don't care to get any recognition. They don't want to be known. They don't want to be seen. That's why they've never come out to clock your lies. Gordon's family is protecting their money. That's why they kicked them out of it. All of this big talk, like why we haven't been following you to the courthouse to see all this legalities that was happening. Why we haven't been following you around to go talk to lawyers. Like that's where the storyline should have been. They just closed you out of the business that you purchased, that you started, and you just letting it go. But now you own them again and you're ready. Girl, you just be lying. Anyway, now I got a clock forehead. Okay, when the ladies went out to lunch after their field trip, and Ashley saying in her confessionals that, oh, she's proud that Karen is on this new sober lifestyle. But I've seen this before, it didn't last. Ashley, shut up. When did Karen say that she was starting a sober journey? When did Karen say that she was no longer going to drink? When did that happen? Because I missed that. I missed that. I don't remember Karen ever saying that she was going to quit drinking. Ashley, I remember Ashley saying a couple of times that she was going to stop drinking. I remember Mia saying she was going to stop drinking. I don't ever remember Karen saying that. I don't recall none of that. When did that happen? And then production is so messy, they're going to try to plug in little scenes to support what Ashley is saying. But I'm glad y'all did that because y'all told on y'allself. Season 5, when they went to Portugal and Karen ordered milk at the table and everybody was like, why are you drinking milk, Karen? And Karen was like, she had an ulcer. This is why this group of ladies cannot hold Karen accountable when it comes to drinking. Because there have been times when Karen opted out of taking a drink and you guys are being jerks about it. This is why y'all should have nothing to say to Karen. But anyways. Okay, also at this lunch, Giselle takes the time to check on Kiana. She said she don't like the fact that she was hearing that Kiana was crying, that Ashley mentioned her scar, and she just wanted to check in on her and make sure she was okay. And I thought that was cool to do because we know that this is supposed to be Giselle's redemption season, and so far she's doing what she's supposed to do. I'm not gonna ever forget the raggedy things that she's done over the years. My brain just don't work like that, okay? I'm sorry. I don't forget when people do you dirty, okay? So I'm never going to forget all the dirty stuff that Giselle has done. But it's working on a lot of the viewers. So I guess she's doing her job, you know? I feel like she could have told Ashley about herself a little bit more, though. Like, it didn't go over my head that you let Ashley out the hot seat real fast. How quickly they accepted Ashley's apology and moved forward. Because, you know, in the past, whenever Candace has done anything to someone, she can apologize, but they'll bring it up again and again and again and again, expecting her to apologize every time they bring it up. Ashley wasn't held to those standards in this episode. I peeped that. I saw it. Because she was like, well, Ashley, and Ashley's like, I already apologized. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Now, had that been Candace, you would have expected another apology from her. And another. And another. And another. I'm never going to see it for Ashley Darby. I just want y'all to know. I just want y'all to know I'm never going to see it for her because why would you bring up her scar? Anyway, Kiana, I guess, is kind of over it. She ain't that mad at Ashley. Her smoke is really for Mia. And she's like, well, she was just piggybacking off of what Mia said. And Mia's like, what? What did I say, bitch? You started it talking about stitches. For someone who lies, you should have better memory than this. But I think that they're jealous of Kiana. Mia is definitely jealous of Kiana because Mia first came on the show. She was the boss. She was the CEO. And last season, Kiana was a friend of the show. And she showed us that she was really a boss. Okay? Yeah, I think Mia is jealous of the way that the audience received Kiana. We were really impressed with Kiana's med spa. And that's just one location. And then Mia claims to have 22 locations of the joint. And nobody really cared. Nobody cared. Because we knew that you were full of crap. We knew that you were an imposter. We could see that Kiana really owns this place and she really does do what she says she does. And yeah, we received her differently from you because she's a different type of girl than you are. And that's just what that is. So your little field trip, thanks again, you told on yourself. Your little field trip was there because you want everybody to be impressed with you. But girl, don't nobody be caring what you talking about. Because 90% of what comes out of your mouth is a lie. Somebody says, how we know Mia's lying? Because her mouth is moving. If anything is coming out of her mouth, it's a lie. That's how you know. But anyway, I guess, child. Now, can I just say, Stacey ain't no dummy. I don't know how much of a Housewives fan that she is, but she definitely did her homework. Okay, she definitely did what she was supposed to do before she brought herself on this show. Everybody can tell that this relationship between her and TJ is, hello, we already know. We're not even finna go there. I'm not finna sit up here and waste my time talking about that. But she's so like goofy and silly. She's like, you know who she reminds me of? Like Sinclair off of Living Single. They say she reminds them of Katie. She don't remind me of Katie. Katie had that dog in her. Stacey don't got that dog in her. But they said a little bit of Mary Cosby. All I know is she did her homework. Because she comes off real goofy and real silly and unsuspecting. But she know what she's doing. When she brought up Jazzy's relationship, when she put Jazzy's relationship on blast, she's so smooth with it. I don't even think Jazzy realized what had happened. So this is the thing. Jazzy told us 2 episodes ago that even though her man has children, he's never been in a serious relationship until her. And a lot of us felt like, why was that necessary to say? Like, why did you say that? Why did we need to know that? Like, girl. But now we know. Now we know why she was telling us that bull. Because, girl, what? That was not anything to say. That was not anything to brag on. That dude probably said that to you in a desperate moment. That was not for you to repeat. Definitely not on television. And I said it. I was like, you're going to piss off those baby mamas and they're going to come forward. And not even 24 hours after that aired, we see a tweet from the baby mama's cousin exposing Jazzy. Before I could even edit this video and post it, I came across a holiday photo in matching PJs with Jazzy's man and his family. Jazzy girl, we told you. How can this man tell you he has other kids, but he's never loved anyone besides you? He's never been in a serious relationship until you. And then you repeat that? That sounds like some stuff that a man would say when his back is against the wall. You about to leave him and he's trying to get you back and he said that to you. But you weren't supposed to come on TV and tell us how stupid you are. The moment she started saying that, my antennas went up. My antennas went up. Because this is the thing with women, right? We can sit up here and dog men all we want to and call them liars and cheats. But I promise you, men do not lie to us nearly as much as we lie to ourselves. They really don't. I have a family member, a male family member, who had a little girlfriend on the side. And initially, he didn't tell her he was married, but eventually he had to tell her. She knew about it. And when I tell you, he didn't have to lie to her because she would lie to herself. He would tell her one thing and she would build upon it whatever delusion she wanted to so that she could feel good about their relationship. He was moving one time and she just decided in her brain that he was moving because he was leaving his wife. No, he was moving because they bought a different house. She let herself believe that he lived in this new house and his wife did not live in the new house. No, he moved, but he brought his wife with her. He moved his family into a new house. But she let her tell it. He told her he didn't live with his wife. No, he never told you that. You told yourself that. And he let you believe that because the lie you already believe, why should he tell you a different lie? You already believe this one. And it works in his favor. I imagine Jazzy's man probably never even told her that he'd never been in a real relationship. He probably told her something completely different. And she made it all pretty and easy to digest and said, oh, I'm the only relationship he's ever been in. Now the baby mama's family members are coming out embarrassing you. Child, I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. Girl, the man had babies on you. We weren't even, you're a new housewife. We weren't even digging to find out none of this. That's the thing, right? You are with a professional athlete. He just won the Super Bowl back to back. We would not have been surprised. We wouldn't even have cared if you would have been like, oh yeah, he had babies on us. You never even needed to mention it because we didn't care. Girl, you didn't need to be embarrassed that this man had a baby on you. You chose to stay. That was your choice. We wasn't gonna care. Girl, all you had to do was come on there and be yourself. We never even cared really about your relationship. Just be like, oh yeah, my man, I love him. And that would have been it. Oh, I love my man, he fine. Oh, he did this for me. Oh yeah, yeah. That's all you had to do. We didn't even really care that much about the details of your relationship. Oh, he's training. Great. Oh, he's doing this. Great. Oh, we're doing that. Great. You didn't need to mention the children at all. You didn't need to mention the children or their mother. And now I'm confused because I assume he had kids with different women because he was just out there enjoying his life. But now I'm confused. Did the woman, is it one baby mama that has 2 kids? If it's one baby mama that has 2 kids, girl, that was his family. Like, now you're really about to look stupid. I'm hoping that I misunderstood what I watched, but I think that that's what we learned last night, that it's only one baby mama and she got multiple kids. That sounds like a family, girl. He didn't care about her, but he went and got her pregnant a second time. Jazzy, you going out sad. I had such high hopes for you. I really liked you. The way none of this even needed to matter. We don't know them kids. No shade. We don't know that man. We don't know his kids. We didn't care to know the baby mama. You didn't have to mention none of them. When they ask you about your relationship, like, we're just happy. We're just enjoying the moment. We're just having a good time. We're just worried about our house we building. Whatever y'all got going on, you didn't have to mention those children at all. You could have mentioned the kids later on down the line in passing. Like, oh yeah, his kids are in town. Were we going to be surprised that a professional athlete had children? No. We wasn't going to ask you no questions about that. Now, if he cheats on you now, that's going to be talked about. But him cheating on you before you ever came to the cast, before we even knew you, we wasn't going to care about that. Now you done put yourself on blast for what? Y'all going to... I thought you was smarter than that. Kiana's sharing with us that she went through a similar situation with an athlete that she was dating, and when he had a baby on her, she was done. It was over. I appreciate her vulnerability. I appreciate her sharing. I'm starting to think you guys should probably share these type of stories in smaller groups. Don't share it with everyone at once, because it's always going to be a weird person like a Mia who tries to steal the spotlight and put it on her. When she said, oh, this sounds familiar, what team did he play on? Because I might know him. Mia, you're so annoying. Mia, you said at the top of the season that you were married to Gordon for 11 years. If you were married for 11 years and you were living in North Carolina for a good 7 of those years, how the hell did you date an athlete in Maryland that was dating Kiana and had a baby on you? If you were in North Carolina having babies for Gordon and Ike. Mia, you can just lie. You just like to tell lies. You are a shameless woman. You really are. I'm confused. How? You really want us to believe that even though you were living in North Carolina with Gordon and having babies with him and Ink, that you were also in Maryland dating a Baltimore Ravens guy that Kiana was dating, and he had a baby on you while you was married to somebody else and living in another state? This is the most lying ass bitch I've ever seen. And I know some liars. Like, you lie with no shame. You don't be embarrassed when you get caught in your lies. I guess. Okay, so this F, Marry, Kill game that they was playing in the Sprinter van on their way to dinner, are we supposed to care? Because I don't. Y'all know I don't care about Mia. Y'all know I don't care about Jacqueline. I don't care about nothing that they be talking about. The fact that she revealed that she slept with Mia. I don't care. I guess it was just something to do to pass time. Anyways, y'all, Mia's lies are really like, it should hold its own champagne flute, right? Previous seasons, it was colorism taking over the episodes. This season, it's Mia's lies. Out of control. Out of control. I'm glad they didn't wrap this trip up because I was over it. Look, one thing about Wendy that I'm gonna always admire is she gonna make the most out of something, man. She was in her own little birthday bubble. She phrased it perfectly. She was in a birthday bubble. Because I promise you, not neither one of these women came there to celebrate your birthday. Maybe Giselle, just a little bit. But these women did not come here to celebrate your birthday. But shoot, you can't tell Wendy any different. She had her 40 hat on, and I was like, yes, Wendy. Wendy had a great time, okay? The trip was, but she had a good time, okay? Nothing much else happened. But yeah, that's all that really happened. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.